South of Pittsburgh, nestled in the hills of southwest Pennsylvania, you'll find the town of Monessen, home to Tom Savini's makeup effects program. But just a few blocks away at 100 Schoonmaker Avenue, you'll find a castle. A foreboding fortress filled with ghosts, witches, and vampires. This is Castle Blood. We sat down with the owner of Castle Blood for a behind-the-screens look into the haunt.
Hi, I'm Ricky Dick. I'm the owner of Castle Blood, and one way or another I've been in the Halloween, if not haunt specific, but Halloween industry since 1984. I got started in the industry just because of my love of monsters. I first started out trying to be a makeup artist. As a kid, I was always making costumes year-round, not just for Halloween, and then I realized, oh wait, you can actually do this as a thing. So I was a makeup artist and owned a costume shop starting in 1984. Did that for a while. Then I got to be a better performer because of that kind of stuff. You know, people will call a costume shop and go, hey, can you get a clown or a magician or, whatever. So I'm like, well, yeah, I need to make money. So yeah, we're going to learn how to do all that stuff. And then I was touring around the country selling costumes and props to clown conventions, to magic shows. I did a lot of fanish conventions, so I was selling, Spock ears and all that kind of stuff, or doing makeup at conventions, that kind of thing. So at home then, at Halloween, obviously I wanted to be at the Cool House. And it happened a little bit in New Jersey, where I grew up. Happened a little bit in Maryland, where I lived in between, and then in Western Pennsylvania. And we started decorating our house fairly extremely in 91, and then 92. And it started off as a one-night only trick-or-treat haunt / party for my friends. My friends were also all professional costumers and variety arts performers and stuff like that. So you tell a magician friend of yours, I'm going to dress you up really pretty and you're going to hand out candy tonight. Well, they're never going to just hand a kid a pack of M&Ms and that's it. They're going to produce the M&Ms. And that was just when we were trick-or-treating, and there was no real format or no anything like that. And we did that for a few years, and it grew really, really quick, because it was, not only did we look like the cool house on the block, there was something different that you could do there, and you could actually spend a couple minutes with us and things like that. In 96, we put the game aspect into it, because we just thought it would be cool. We came up with this idea of, what if we still did our little old-fashioned, like 60s and 70s version skits in each room, but there was a reason we were doing it. And we came up with, after a work weekend, Labor Day weekend, we thought, wait a minute, maybe we could do this thing, and and if they got something here, then the monster in the next room would treat them a different way, and stuff like that. And some monsters would like them because they brought them a present, and some monsters would not be happy that they're there, and it just kind of blossomed from that.
From a one-night home haunt, Castle Blood would blossom into a unique commercial haunt offering an experience not found in others. An experience that would continue for more than 30 years, catering to haunt fans of all ages.
Because, when we started, we didn't think this was going to end up being a career change or go this long or whatever, So it's like, no, let's just do what we're good at. And that's kids and families, and yes, we want it to be scary, and yes, we want it to be creepy and all like that, but you can do that without throwing buckets of blood on the wall.
Guests will notice that the castle and its grounds are decorated and designed to inspire just as much awe as the performers. Here you will find one-of-a-kind props and meticulously crafted scenes that feel like you are walking onto the set of a horror film.
So if you're ever planning on coming to Castle Blood and you've never been here, or you have been here and you want to know what's going to happen next, so do we. But, people go, well, is it a theater thing that you're doing? I'm like, yes. But I heard it was an escape room thing that you're doing. I'm like, yes. But you're a haunted attraction, right? And I'm like, well, yes. So we're kind of all of that kind of stuff. As we're taping this, and we're in the middle of finishing our 32nd Halloween season, and I can tell you that the stories we write have changed, but they've also been we actually have customers who've been here 25, 30 years, and they realize that it's one story. And every year is like a chapter in the story that we actually keep going. And things in the world affect the story. Things that happen to us personally affect the story. We've been here so long now, we lose cast members now and then just because time, you know. We've celebrated things because now my granddaughters work here. You know, a lot of the actors that started off with me as little high school kids, their kids work here now too. So you can always expect us, I hope because of that we'll always kind of be fresh. The story always changes. It's a very hard haunt to run that way because we always need new props, new stories, new magic tricks, new technology, new whatever, just because we're doing a new story every time. We do 4 new stories a year because we do Christmas, St. Patrick's Day, and a summer show too. So it's a lot. And it all has to have continuity because I'm so OCD about things like, no, back 25 years ago we stated that blah, blah, we can't do that now. And all of my cast members go, oh, jeez. But that's what you can expect from us, that we will always work really hard to entertain you. If it means that we scare you, great. If it means that we make you laugh, great. If it means that you just love the way the place looks, that's great too. Everybody can get whatever they want out of Halloween from us, I hope.
Castle Blood just celebrated the beginning of their 33rd season and are now open. A haunt that celebrates Halloween and the season exceptionally well. Be sure to stop by and visit the creatures lurking in the shadows of Castle Blood. And stay tuned to Band Candy Films as we will continue to go behind the screens with Castle Blood.